All right, today I'm going to show you a hip flexor stretch. So I'm stretching my left hip flexors here. So you're going to get in a half kneeling position. I usually put a pillow or something soft under my knee. This part of my leg is vertical. I'm making a 90-degree angle right here like this. I'm straight up and down here like this. So I'm nice and tall here. Now what you're going to do first is a pelvic tilt. So I'm going to tuck my bottom. I'm lifting the front of my pelvis upward to start to stretch my hip flexors here. And the hip flexors are these muscles that run up deep to the low back from the front of the hip, okay? So when I'm like this, many of you will already feel a stretch in those hip flexors just by doing the pelvic tilt. And now if you don't, what you're going to do is move the hips forward while you maintain that upright posture like that. And you'll feel a stretch there. We want to stretch this to start with, 15 to 30 seconds. As you get more comfortable doing the exercise, you could hold that stretch for 60 seconds. Okay, now a lot of people do this right here, but that's not going to stretch the hip flexor. That's an incorrect way to do it. You just took all the tension off of that rear leg, and that's what we're stretching. So you want to be up nice and tall, and you could use your arms as a driver like this, but you want to make sure that you tilt that pelvis up first and then slowly reach up like that. But that's actually a much more advanced movement when you do it that way. So just to begin with, you do the pelvic tilt, move the hips forward, feel that stretch right there. So today I'm going to show you another way to stretch the hamstrings. Lying down hamstring stretch. So you're going to lie down on your bed or on the floor. I'll show you my left hamstring. We'll stretch the left one. So that's right here, back of my thigh, my hamstring. So I'm going to pull my leg up like this with my arms, and then I'm going to slowly move my foot upward until I feel a stretch in this hamstring here like this. And I'm going to hold that stretch for about 10 to 30 seconds. And then I'm going to bring that back down like that. Now what I like about doing this stretch this way, where you bring this up first and then lift the foot up, is that I'm stretching the muscle belly, versus if I have my leg straight and I have a rope around it and I go like this, a lot of times what I end up feeling the stretch in is my calf or right behind the knee, which is still stretching hamstring, but it's not stretching the muscle belly. You'll have less risk for injury if you do it this way and you stretch that muscle belly like that. A lot of people think they need that knee totally straight. I'm still getting a good stretch on that hamstring. And then I'm still fairly flexible, even just doing it like this with my knee straight.